Have you ever wondered how a phishing page fools us? Let's delve into this digital deception. A phishing page is a fraudulent website designed to mimic a legitimate page, with the sole purpose of tricking users into revealing sensitive information. You might think you're logging into your favorite online store, bank, or even your email. These pages are masterfully crafted, their creators striving to recreate every detail, from the logo down to the smallest icons. They are digital doppelgangers, their appearance so convincing it's easy to mistake them for the real thing. But there's a sinister underbelly to these digital replicas. They want your data, usernames, passwords, credit card numbers, all the keys to your digital kingdom. They're not just after information, they're after trust. They want you to believe you're safe, that you're in familiar territory. So, at first glance, everything seems normal, right? But that's where they get you. Now you might be asking, how does a phishing page manage to look so convincing? Well, it's all about the art of deception. Phishers use a range of techniques to create pages that are convincing replicas of the sites they're impersonating. They might replicate logos or use URLs that are strikingly similar to the real ones, tricking us into thinking we're on a legitimate site. But it's not just about the visuals. Phishers also mimic the site layout, making the fraudulent page feel familiar and trustworthy. They might replicate the login form, the navigation menu, or even the exact wording of the original site. And then, there's the psychological aspect. Phishers often use urgency or fear to pressure us into taking action. They might tell us our account is at risk or that we need to confirm our details immediately. So it's a combination of visual mimicry, psychological manipulation, and attention to detail that makes these phishing pages so deceptive. The devil is truly in the details, isn't it? So, a convincing-looking page is set. What happens next? Here's where the trap springs into action. The phisher has laid out a page that appears entirely authentic, right down to the smallest detail. You've been lured in, and now, you're about to enter your precious information, believing you're on a legitimate site. As you type in your details, be it your email, password, or even credit card number, something sinister happens in the background. Each keystroke you make doesn't go to where you think it's headed. Instead, it's sent directly to the phisher. Imagine your information on a one-way trip, departing from your keyboard and arriving at the phisher's inbox. All the while, you're none the wiser, believing you've just logged in or completed a transaction. The trap has been sprung, and the phisher now has what they wanted. Just like that, your information has fallen into the wrong hands. Once the phisher has your data, what do they do with it? Well, the aftermath can be quite distressing. The phisher, armed with your personal information, often tries to gain unauthorized access to your accounts. This can lead to identity theft, where the phisher poses as you, committing fraudulent activities in your name. Your bank accounts could be at risk too. Unauthorized transactions may start to appear, draining your hard-earned money without your immediate knowledge. But it doesn't stop there. Your email and social media accounts can also be compromised, leading to a breach of your personal and private information. Phishers can also use your data as bait to lure in more unsuspecting victims, dragging your friends and family into the phishing net. It's a ripple effect, causing a wave of chaos and confusion. The damage caused by these phishing pages is not just immediate but can be extensive and long-lasting. So, to sum up, how does a phishing page fool us? The process begins with the creation of a convincing counterfeit web page, meticulously designed to mimic a legitimate site. The deceptive artistry is so finely tuned that it's often difficult to tell the difference between the real and the fake. The next step is the trap, where the phisher reels us in. This typically happens through an enticing email or message, cleverly disguised as something we trust, like a password reset request or an unbelievable offer we can't resist. Once we take the bait, we're led to the phishing page. Here we unknowingly hand over our precious personal information, thinking we're on a secure, reputable site. The aftermath? Our data is captured, and the potential consequences can be severe, ranging from financial loss to identity theft. Always remember, if something seems too good to be true or feels off, it probably is. Stay vigilant, stay safe.